Hey, this is my video about homophobia and why I think is wrong. Now, basically, my friend today, he asked me, "Hey Jack, what are your thoughts on homophobia? Why do you think it exists?" And I'm like, well, it's just like anything else. Homosexuals are different from other people. Therefore, the other people want to make them feel bad or as lesser beings because they think that their way is better. Straight people do not like homosexuals. Not all straight people, but they don't like the homosexuals because they're different. It's as simple as that. In ancient times, different empires hated other empires. Why? Because they were different. Recently, white people didn't like black people. Why is that? Because they were different, and they thought that they were better. But really, we're all the same. We're all equal. Another example, the Nazis hated the Jews. Why? Because they were different. They were easily targeted. What about women's rights? They didn't think women deserved rights. They didn't think they were equal. It's sort of another example. They didn't think they were good enough because they were different. They weren't men. They were different. So they didn't think that they should get the same rights. And that's not right. Homosexuals, they're different too. But so is everybody else. Everybody's different. So why can't we just accept them, There's nothing we can do about it, and there's really nothing that should be done about it, because that's just how they are. And I'm not gay, so I don't know, whether you control it or not. From what I've heard, you don't. So, get over it. It's like saying, you shouldn't get rights because you're black. Why? What's different about them besides the color of their skin? They could be, 10 times smarter than this person. There's really no reason for it. The only difference is their sexual preference. That's it. They're not harming anybody, so there's no reason for it. Now, I can see where Nazis hating the Jews is bad because they're harming them. Hating blacks is bad. Hating people by, their race. That's bad. Because there's no reason for it. I mean, yes, it is your own personal right to believe what you want to believe, but it's a little bit different here, because the big deal with it is homosexual rights and the right to marriage. And what I find wrong with that is that why can't they marry who they want to marry? Straight people have the right to marry whoever they want to, as long as it's man to woman. So why shouldn't homosexuals have the right to marry who they want to? What's the reasoning there? They have the same rights as anybody else. They're still people. The only difference is who they like. It's like saying, oh, somebody is a brony, right? They like My Little Pony. Good for them. Gay men like men. Okay, that's like saying bronies don't get rights because they like My Little Pony. It seems kind of irrational, doesn't it? It's like saying, I'm a Call of Duty fan, okay? It's like saying, if you like Call of Duty, you don't get to vote anymore. It's pretty much the gist of it. It's taking away their rights because they're different. And there's no reason for it. If they want to get married, they should be able to get married. It's a free country. That's all there is to it. There is no reason for it. Yes, people can not like homosexuals. That's fine. But they shouldn't be able to control their lives and say that they can't get married. That's just wrong. You shouldn't be able to do that. They're human beings, and they should have rights. And that is my thoughts about homosexuality.